Hello and welcome to today's math lesson. So first of all guys, can we all turn and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello! Hello! And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, we'll take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our lap and close our eyes. When you're ready guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. And next we will do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. Let's begin by stretching up high. Big stretch. And then let's stretch down low. Touch our toes. And then back up high again. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? Remember there, give a wave. And then hands on hips. Let's have a wiggle. Stop. Another little wiggle. Stop. Forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. Forwards, backwards, stop. And this time we'll go round and round. Round and round. Round and round. Stop. Back the other way. And stop. And to finish, we will do 5 star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent guys, have a seat. So today in math class we are going to have a review lesson. Okay? Review. How do we spell review? R-E-V-I-E-W. And the 2 things we are going to review, firstly, is a word we have been studying recently, beginning with V. Volume. Volume. How do we spell volume? V-O-L-U-M-E. Excellent. Now can anyone tell me what does volume mean? That's very good. It is the amount or how much of something. How we spell H-O-W. Much, M-U-C-H. Of S-O-F. And something, S-O-M-E-T-H-I-N-G. Volume. How much of something? Yes. And when we're talking about volume, it's helpful to compare it in relation to another word beginning with C. Capacity. How do we spell capacity? C-A-P-A-C-I-T-Y. Excellent. So we have volume, how much of something. Can anybody remember how we described it? Very good. Can anyone describe capacity? How much something holds. How do we spell how? How much something how much something holds. L-D-S. How much something holds. Okay? So we'll do a board example. I will need a volunteer. Who would like to come and help me? Down. Come on, help me. So first of all, I will draw a container. There is our container. Now let's see, first of all, I think it's always best to start off with capacity. Okay, so we're going to say the capacity is 1 litre. Down, where does capacity go at the bottom? No. In the middle? No. Where does it go? At the top. Okay, can you write the capacity for me? And how much are we saying? 1 litre. Okay. Excellent. 1L. Well, together, guys, capacity. 1 litre.
1 litre.
Now, how many milliliters in 1 litre? 1,000 milliliters in 1 litre. 1 litre equals 1,000 milliliters. So next, I would like you to draw a volume of half, 500 milliliters. So let's think, capacity at the top. Where will the volume go? V-O-L-U-M-E. Excellent.
500 milliliter.
Excellent. And can you draw your water line going across? How did you know to write volume halfway? Because you know capacity, volume,
500 milliliter.
so the volume is half of the capacity. So we draw our volume. Well, now is the glass empty?
No.
Is it full?
No.
It's half full. Because the volume is half.
Capacity.
Excellent. High five down and a round of applause. You can see from our board diagram that down through that our capacity always at the top 1 litre or 1,000 milliliters. So if our volume is 500 milliliters, we know the volume is half of the capacity. So therefore the volume will be halfway. Let's do one more. So we have our container, and now I would like a volunteer. Who would like to help me out? The boys, Bang Pon, you come and join me. Okay. So we have our volunteer. Now, first of all, guys, we need a capacity. What capacity will our container be now? 2 litres. Okay. Bang Pon, capacity 2 litres. C A P A C I T Y. Okay, and 2 litres we write 2 L. 2 L. Just L. Letter L. 2, yes, 2 L for litres. So now what's our capacity? 2 litres. Okay, now I'm going to say our volume is also 2 litres. So if the capacity is 2 litres and the volume is also 2 litres, where does the volume go? The volume must be at the top. Can you write volume? Yes. V O L U M E. And what's our volume? 2 litres. So again, 2L. Perfect. So if our capacity is 2 litres and our volume is also 2 litres, is our water down here?
No.
Is our water halfway?
No.
Where's our water?
At the top.
At the top. So Bang Pon, can you draw our water line? Excellent. So you can see our container is full to capacity. If the volume and the capacity are the same, that means the container is full. Can the volume ever be more than the container? No. But it can be the same when it's full. Bang Pon, high five. Round of applause for Bang Pon. So that was a few examples on our board of how we can understand the relationship between, ready guys, volume, how much of something, and capacity, how much something holds. Really well done, guys. And what we're going to do now, we're going to explore further volume and capacity in our review lesson by having a look at a video and a PowerPoint presentation. So let's all turn our chairs to have a look at the TV screen, okay? So let's take a look at the video regarding volume and capacity. Volume and capacity.
In ancient times, different communities used different tools for measuring capacities and volumes. So, there was no common tool to be used by everyone. They used common objects, such as jars and pots, to measure volumes and capacity. Gradually, mankind noticed that there must be a unique system for measurements to be used worldwide. What are volume and capacity? Look at the following bottles. They all look different. They have different shapes, different heights, different colors, and different liquids inside. But they have one common property. The amounts of liquids inside the bottles are the same. Each bottle holds 2 liters of a liquid. So, we see that all the bottles have a common property. This property is the amount of space they have for holding a liquid. This space is called capacity. So, we can say that all these bottles have the same capacity.
2 liters.
Sometimes the amounts of liquids inside different bottles or jars are the same, but the capacities of the containers are not the same. The following cylinders, which all have different capacities, but the amounts of liquids inside all the cylinders are the same. This amount is called volume. Volume represents the amount of a liquid, or how much space the liquid takes up in a container. Let's see what you have learned in this lesson.
So all together, guys, capacity is the amount of space of a container for holding a liquid. And volume is the amount of space the liquid takes in a container. Any questions? No. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll move on. PowerPoint presentation about volume. And we'll look at capacity also. So volume. Volume is the amount of something inside a container. You can see here the amount of space an object takes up. Now you can see inside this box here there are many leaves. And when we count up the amount of leaves inside the box, that will be the volume. You see, the volume is the same as occupied space. Remember our board demonstration a while ago? What is the name of the word that comes at the top of the container? Capacity, yes. Capacity is at the top. When we look at the amount of something inside, we call that the volume. Excellent. Volume is the amount of occupied space. Yes. The rest of the container has nothing inside, so we don't call this volume. What are volume and capacity? Each bottle holds 2 liters of a liquid. So we can say that this is the capacity. Each bottle has a capacity of 2 liters. We see that all the bottles have a common property. This property is the amount of space they have for holding a liquid. And this is what we call capacity. Volume is a measure of the space taken up by something. So once again, volume, it is the place of a body in space. Capacity are objects in which we can make other objects or substances. So now we'll look at measuring volume. How much does it hold? So you can see, what's our word here? Litres. What's our capacity? 1 litre. L is the abbreviation for litres. So what's our capacity in litres? 1 litre. Yes, you can see at the top, 1 litre. And that's the capacity. What is the volume now? 1 litre. Yes, you can see the volume is full to the top. So it's full to capacity. 1 litre. How much does this bottle hold in litres? 1 litre. How about this bottle? 5 litres. How many 1 litre bottles will it take to fill this 5 litre bottle?
5.
Yes. 5 times 1 equals 5. 5 litres. Well done. Capacity. Where does capacity always come?
At the top.
At the top. So you can see here, these containers are full to capacity. This container, is this full to capacity? No, you can see the volume only goes up to 15 millilitres. But the capacity is 20 millilitres, yes. ml is the abbreviation for milliliter. Yes, when you see ml, you know it means milliliters. How many milliliters in 1 litre?
1,000 milliliter.
Equals?
1 liter.
Well done. So let's see. Our jug, what's the capacity of the jug?
1 liter.
And what's the capacity of each glass?
2 liter.
200 milliliters. So how many glasses of 200 milliliters will it take to fill a jug of 1 litre?
5.
Yes, because 5 times 200 milliliters equals 1,000 milliliters. And we know 1,000 milliliters is 1 litre. Well done. So we can say that from litres to milliliters, our converting rate is 1,000. So to convert from milliliters 2 litres
2 liters
divide by 1,000.
1,000.
2,000 millilitres
2,000 milliliters
equals
equal
2 litres.
2 liters.
4,000 millilitres.
4,000 milliliters.
How many litres?
4 liters.
4 litres, yes. 4,000, 4 litres. So let's have a look. Which container has more and which has less? Which container A or container B has more? Container A has how much?
500 milliliters.
Container B has
50.
less, about 250. So we say container A has more. How about now, container A or container B?
Container B.
Yes, you can see container A has 500 millilitres,
500.
but container B has more.
750.
Yes, you can see about 750 millilitres. Now, which container has more? Container A or container B?
Container B.
Container B. What is the volume of container B?
1,000 liters.
What is the capacity?
800 liters.
The capacity here is 1,000 millilitres. So container B has more. It is full to capacity. How about now? Which container has more, A or B? Equal. They're the same. What's the volume
500 milliliters.
in both of them? So we say equal
Equal.
or the same. Let's have a look. Apple juice, how many millilitres? 200 millilitres. How many litres of tea?
2 liters.
So which is more? 2 litres or 1,200 millilitres?
2 liters.
2 litres. How many millilitres is 2 litres?
2,000.
Excellent. So we say the volume
The volume
of apple juice
of apple juice
is less
is less
than the volume
than the volume
of tea.
of tea.
The difference
The difference
in volume
in volume
between them,
between them
well, let's take a look. How many millilitres in 2 litres? 2,000. So how many, if we have 2,000 millilitres and we subtract 1,200 millilitres,
800 milliliters.
excellent. So we can say the difference
The difference
in volume
in volume
between them
between them
is
is
800 millilitres. Excellent. Well done, guys. You see, we take the largest amount, 2,000 millilitres, subtract the smallest amount, so 2,000 millilitres minus 1,200 millilitres equals,
equal 800 milliliters.
well done, and there you've worked out your difference. Now, let's take a look. What's the volume of the orange juice?
1 liter, 100 milliliter.
What's the volume of soda?
1,750 milliliter.
So which one is greater?
Soda.
So we can say the volume of
The volume of
orange juice
orange juice
is smaller
is smaller
than the volume
than the volume
of soda.
of soda.
And what's our difference this time? What do? We take the largest amount, 1,750 milliliters, minus 1 litre is 1,000 milliliters. So what we do is we subtract the smallest amount, 1,100 milliliters, equal.
150 milliliter.
Excellent. We take the largest amount and subtract the smallest amount. So the difference
The difference
in volume
in volume
between them
between them
is 650 milliliters. You see? And there's our answers there, guys. So well done. You worked them out correctly. Excellent. Now let's see. How many litres of soda here?
2 liters.
Of soda. How many litres of soda here?
4 liters of soda.
How many litres of soda here?
3 liters, 500 milliliter of soda.
So which container has the largest?
4 liters of soda.
Excellent. The middle container has 4 litres, which is the largest. 4 litres equals how many milliliters?
4,000
Milliliter, which is the largest. Okay, now finally, let's have a look. We have how many jars?
3.
We have green jar,
Green jar,
red jar,
red jar,
and blue jar.
and blue jar.
So let's see if these statements are true or false. The green jar
The green jar
contains less water
contains less water
than the blue jar.
than the blue jar.
Is that true or false?
False.
The red jar
The red jar
contains more water
contains more water
than the green jar.
than the green jar.
True or false?
True.
True. You can see the red jar has water up to here. The green jar has water up to here. So we can see more in the red jar. The blue jar
The blue jar
contains less water
contains less water
than the red jar.
than the red jar.
True or false? True. You can see the blue jar has less. Here is the water in the blue jar. It's much less than the water in the red jar. The green jar
The green jar
contains more water
contains more water
than the red jar.
than the red jar.
True?
No.
False?
Yes.
Yes, you can see the water in the green jar is here, but the water in the red jar here. So the green jar has less, not more. So well worked out, guys. Any questions?
No.
Okay, well done, very good. Welcome back to class. We hope you enjoyed the video and the PowerPoint presentation about volume and capacity and how we can work out the relationship between each of them. And now, time for our stretching sequence. So let's all stand up and push in our chairs. And this time we'll begin by placing our hands on our head. Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And let's do it one more time. This time we will do it quickly. Are we ready? 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 Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And to finish, we will do 3 star jumps. 1, 2, 3. Excellent, guys. So now, what we're going to do for the final activity for this lesson, we're going to work out some more problems on the board in relation to volume and capacity, okay? So let me draw a container. We have a container on the board. Who would like to be the first volunteer? Nadia, hand went straight up. Nadia, you can come here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work out how to measure the volume and the capacity. What will always be at the bottom of a container? 0 ml, milliliters. So now I would like you to give Nadia a capacity, and Nadia has to work out where the capacity goes. Okay? So what's the capacity of our container? Okay, over to you. So capacity, how do we spell? C A P A C I T Y. And what's our capacity again, guys?
500 milliliters.
Okay, so Nadia, can you write the capacity? 500 milliliters, ml. Excellent. Okay, so we've got our capacity. We're halfway there. What do we need next? Volume. Okay, so if our capacity is 500 milliliters, can our volume be 600 milliliters? No, that's correct. Volume can never be more. So can somebody tell Nadia what's the volume of our container?
250 milliliters.
Okay, Nadia, so now we have to think. Here is 0. Capacity.
500 milliliters.
And now we have to work out our volume. How much is our volume?
250 milliliters.
So where do we think? Where will the volume go? Where will you write? Half. So we're looking for somewhere around here. How do we spell volume?
V-O-L-U-M-E.
Excellent. And what did we say? How much is our volume?
M-E. 250 milliliters.
So you can write. And don't forget our unit. And finally, we need our watermark. So can you draw our water going across in blue? Excellent, Nadia. Can I get a high five? And can we give her a round of applause? You can see the capacity of our container,
500 milliliters.
the volume of our container.
250 milliliters.
And Nadia correctly worked out that the volume will be roughly half the capacity. So the container will be half full. Let's do another one, but this time we will have a different container. This is a tall container, and this time I would like to have another volunteer to help me. Chu, can you come forward and can you assist me for this problem? Excellent. So this time, guys, we need the capacity, and for this one I would like capacity in litres. 1 litre. Can we have a bigger amount?
2 liters. 10 liters.
Okay, we'll go with 10 litres. So first of all, we need to write capacity. Where does our capacity go? Will we write capacity here?
No.
Here?
No.
Here? Yes. True, can you write capacity? How do we spell? C, yes. C, C, like this. C, A, P, A, C, I, T, Y. And how many litres did we say capacity? 10 litres. Can you write 1, 0? And for litres we have to write L. L. Just L, not millilitres this time, just L. L for litres. L. Just L. Simply L. Excellent. Okay, so now we have our capacity. And I would like the volume inside the container. What's our capacity? 10 litres. I want a volume of 1 litre. So where do we think? Will 1 litre go here?
No.
Will 1 litre go halfway?
No.
Will 1 litre go quarter way?
No.
Will it go further down? Yes. We need to write our volume here, near the bottom. V, O, L, U, M, E. Okay, and what's our volume? 1 litre. Can you write 1 L? And L. L, yes. And we're nearly finished. Now what do we need after our volume?
Water.
Can you draw our watermark for our volume here? Excellent, Sue. So let me have the pen back, and then can I get a high five? And a round of applause, please. Now for our final volunteer. Pakbung, can you come and join me, please? So what we've got now, we've got 2 containers. And what I would like Pakbung to do now is, what was the volume in our second container?
1 liter.
But now we've poured more water in. We've poured another 4 litres.
5.
So 1 plus 4,
Equal 5.
Pakbung, can you write our volume in the correct place? So first of all, sorry, I'll give you black because you can write volume. V-O-L-U-M-E. So if we have 1 litre already and we add 4 more litres, that gives us 5 litres. So now, where will our watermark go? Excellent. Because what's our capacity? And what's our volume now?
5 liters.
So we can say the volume is half of our capacity. Excellent, well done. Can I get a high five from Pak Bung? And a round of applause too, guys. And that's the end of our board demonstration too. So that brings us to the end of our lesson. Today we've had a review of 2 different types of things. Volume, how much of something, and capacity, how much something holds. The 2 things to remember, guys, where does capacity always come? At the top. Can volume be more than capacity? No. Excellent, well done. So that's it for today's review lesson. We hope you found it interesting and have a good time too. And we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. Can we all turn to wave and say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.